Okay, this is part 2. I don't know what happened. It just said we finished streaming. But anywho, I will continue to tell you guys about the beta cells and how insulin is produced. But we're going to move on to, can I live without insulin? No, you cannot live without insulin. If you have no insulin secretion, the body will use its body fat to as energy, and there's no amount of food that you're going to eat that will maintain your life. So you have to have an outside source of insulin. Some people take a little, some people taking 2 and 3 and 4 different medicines. And what happened with that, with insulin, is the body becomes resistant to that level of insulin. And what they're gonna do? Raise it up. Yep, that's what they're gonna do. You're gonna get more insulin. Another question that people ask: what am I eating that affects my insulin? This is what got me to where I was at. If I had gastric bypass, and in 7 months I lost 80 pounds, my doctor did tell me that I should have been losing like about 30, 40 pounds a month. So he was like, 20 pounds really wasn't enough. For me, 20 pounds was a lot. So in my introduction back into eating foods, I couldn't eat, well, a lot of things I didn't like, but I like potatoes and I like cheese. And it told me that I need to keep my protein high. I needed like 83 grams of protein. I needed to keep my sugar under 1 digit, under 5 grams per serving. Wouldn't read labels, didn't understand that either. But so I was eating mashed potatoes with a lot of cheese, a lot of butter. And as I reintroduced myself back to foods, when I got to be like 7 months, I had lost like 80, 90 pounds. Why, when I returned back to, I was addicted to sugar for 42 years, you guys. Why, when I reverted back to eating sweet, chewy, starchy, moist things, that my weight was coming back? In 4 months, I had gained all that weight back that I lost in 7. So when in 2018, I did an analysis on the diets I've been on, and calories in, calories out didn't work. Calories and exercise didn't work. I was the longest diet I was on with watching calories and exercise. It was 9 months, and when I look in the mirror, I still was fat. Go figure. But anyway, that'll also be in a video. But what I was eating, what I found out I was eating, I'm very sensitive to carbohydrates. So when I started the keto diet was absent or encouraged you to give up wheat products, baked goods, starchy foods like potatoes and rice and corn, and definitely sugar. Natural sugar and added sugar. Now, how do somebody addicted to sugar? That's how addicted I was, you guys. Every 15 minutes, I was putting something in my mouth that was sweet. I had every day, because I thought it was more healthy, fruit snacks. They were $2 for $1. Every day, I found my way to a gas station or my husband and got me. First, I started with just $1 worth, and I worked my way up to $3 worth a day. I did not even realize that the sugar was actually giving me a sense of well-being. I didn't know that until I quit sugar. But anyway, why in 8 months of not eating sugar, added sugar, starchy foods, did I drop off 100 pounds? How did I do that? How did I drop off 60 pounds in 3 months. How did I do that? How did I lose 20 pounds in 20 days? How did I do that? What I did changed what the surgery would have done or was supposed to do. That was supposed to be my magic pill. Turned out that it was a Russian roulette bullet. But anyway, what am I eating? People say, well, I don't eat a lot of sugar. But you see them eating a lot of processed food. Look at the ingredient list and see where the carbohydrates and the sugar is coming from. Is it coming from wheat? Is it coming from cane sugar? Is it coming from raw sugar? Is it coming from high fructose corn syrup? Where's the sugar source? Where's the carbohydrates coming from? Carbohydrates are starch and sugar. That's what they did. That's what carbohydrates are. And that's what the body uses as a primary fuel source. Starch and sugar. So if your diet is 60% starch and sugar, then the body is not using all that up, especially if you don't exercise to burn some of it up. But we're going to talk about exercise in another video too. But if the body does not burn it up, where is it going, you guys? To your hip. So I found that eating the food, I cut out the fast food, I cut out the fried food, I cut out the sugar food, I cut out the salt, I cut everything out. But I was not raised on food that was tasteless or didn't look good or smell good. I wasn't raised like that. So to do Slim Fast or lean cuisine or, those meals, I tried them, just wasn't palatable for me. So what I started doing when I lost 100 pounds, my family thought I was starving and they wanted me to quit because I was looking sick, they said. That's because no one in my family ever saw me slim. They've always saw me fat. So what I did, I started showing them that I eat. And when we would go out, because we would feast. Oh, we would have feasts, baby. Oh, we would have feasts. Woo! The dessert table. That was my favorite place. But I showed them when I go out to a restaurant to eat with them, or when we had a feast at our church or our family gathering or whatever, I ate ribs. I ate the macaroni. I ate the dressing at Thanksgiving. I ate fried chicken. When I found out I can have fried chicken, oh, that is my favorite fried wing, guys. That is my friend. My diet consists of 85% fat. It shows up as cheese, heavy whipped cream, butter, mayo, not Miracle Whip, the fattiest dressings that I could find, blue cheese, ranch. But what I found out is that it was so much easier for me to make it. I'm a DIY person. So if I can, and frugal. So if I can find a way to make it and it's going to be cheaper and it's going to taste good and I know what's in it, that's a problem solved. So I fat fortified everything that I ate. And I chose the fattiest cuts of meat, the thigh and the leg. The wings is my egg. I found out that I can have 10 regular size wings fried and be within my weight point of protein. Because I took the meat off the bone to see, how much is 6 ounces? How much is 8 ounces? How much is 4 ounces? I don't calorie count. I don't use the scale as the measurement of success for me. I don't portion control. I don't do those things because I've learned how to use my own fat stores as my primary source of energy. And I've taught other people who's doing it also. They're doing it. And you see the amazing transformations of these family and friends who are trying this. Not only trying, but adopting it to their lifestyle. They got off of the $362 billion diet industry wheel of potions, gadgets, gimmicks, celebrity lies. Okay? Okay. But anyway, that was me, and I'll tell you some other things in the future. But anyway, this was on my heart today to be transparent. And in my quest to lose weight, whenever I leave my house, I am tight. I mean, literally, I'm tight. I am an illusionist. My legs don't move. My arms don't move. Ain't nothing wiggling. Ain't nothing jiggling. Because I do not like wiggling and jiggling. And I don't wobble. I don't walk side to side. I make a point to walk with my head up, confident and courageous. I didn't always do that. I would walk with my head down because I felt shame. I felt disappointed in myself because I kept failing at what these people was telling me how to lose it. I bought into the diet industry also. That's why I want to help you guys save some money. Save some money. Okay, I'm gonna drop this to y'all. How did I eat fast food for 10 months and lost 14 pounds? That'll be a video too. How I lost 14 pounds eating fast food. McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, Hungry Howie's. Yes. Golden Corral, buffets. Yes. And I lost 14 pounds. How did I do that? I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, I'm getting ready to end this, but I wanted to be transparent with you guys. And I have done this. I have not come out in public and done this because of fear and shame that I had allowed myself to abuse the beautiful body that God had blessed me with. I abused it. And I had to go to God and actually ask him to forgive me for the abuse that I had did to my body that he gave me. But I'm going to show you today. I wanted to get surgery because everybody that I see that have weight loss, I would never have believed they were as big as they were. So I was wondering, where did the extra skin went, or why they don't jiggle? Why do their body look like they never was fat? So I had a tummy tuck after I had maintained 100-pound weight loss for a year. I had a tummy tuck, and I went on after 5 years. Well, after I lost the weight with Ketogranny'S way, I went to my weight loss doctor and I told him that I want my arms done. And he took me through the process and stuff, and I got turned down. That was a sad day because I'm left with something that I'm ashamed of and people would judge me about. Because fat was not cute. It was not sexy. It was not beautiful. I never thought that beautiful would be ever equated to Regina. That's Ketogranny now. Because all I ever heard was, you got a pretty face. What about from the neck down? So, I tell you this. I'm going to show you. And after this day right here, I don't even care. Because 2 things my mind told me people will say. You need to either cover that up or, girl, you lost a lot of weight. How'd you do it? And I am ready and willing to tell you both of them. Cover it up. I did for the last 2 years. Because I wanted to appear that I'd never been fat before. And when I tell people that I was 331 pounds when in 2018, they'd be like, no. Yeah. And then I show them a picture and they'd be like, oh, you would never know. That was my success point. When people who did not know me told me I was not fat. You're not fat. That was my success point. So I'm getting ready to show you guys what I was ashamed of and that I covered up. Because there is an ugly truth to weight loss. And I thought for some reason that my body was just going to snap back and I was going to be tight. I did. I really thought that. But my body has been stretched out so long, it ain't gonna snap. It's not gonna snap back. So I am loosey goosey. I got all this extra skin. I wear pants that are close to my skin so that they do not move. So they give me a slim tight appearance. I dress now to complement my shape. But I'm gonna show you this what I was ashamed of because the other things is covered up. This right here, how big my arms was. I wanted to get it cut off so my arms would look like that. You would never know that I was ever this big. But then I said, if I got that cut off, look at this. How would that look? That would look really strange. They had this tight. Look at that. To have that tight like that. And they had this right here. But I was looking at a YouTuber. And she lost a lot of weight. And she said, we need to start normalizing reality. Real life. We need to start normalizing. It took me 15 weeks of dysmorphia therapy to be able to accept this. And today, this is a battle scar. And you know what? I won the war. So I'm no longer ashamed of this. Because this showed me conquest. This showed me courage. This gave me confidence. Now I want to help somebody out there who hadn't. They battle scars. Let's start normalizing what's real. And do self-love and accept ourselves for who we are. Because character, integrity is you do what you say you're going to do. And if you can't do it, you let the person or people know that you cannot, and can they release you from that obligation. It is not just not showing up or an excuse. An excuse is a lie wrapped up in the truth. Okay, that'd be another video too. But anyway, I'm getting right in this, you guys. Be yourself. Be authentic. I'm beautiful. I'm authentic. I'm transparent. I'm non-judgmental. I'm a listener. I'm not selfish. I've learned empathy. I've learned coping skills to where I don't have to abuse sugar and starch no more. Although I can eat it and maintain a fat burning metabolism. As a matter of fact, my aunt celebrated her 75th birthday this past Saturday. And my sister baked cakes. Every time we go to a picnic, I'm not going to that, y'all, but I love oatmeal, raisin cookies, and she put nuts in it. And I love those kind of cookies. So she made cupcakes. She made a lemon cupcake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, that is to die for. But I live for her. She made red velvet and she made carrot cake. And I decided, I said, well, I'm going to take one of each one of them and I'm going to take a piece of this cake. And that's what I did. And before I left, when I got home, I ate the carrot cake one. Ooh. My sister could throw down some baked goods, sugar. I'm trying to get her into keto, sweet bakery, baked goods and stuff, but we'll work on that. But anyway, let's be accepting first of ourselves. Let's look at character, not the representative, but be authentic, be who you are. And if people don't accept you, then they weren't meant to be in your life. Like Medea say, let them leave, like a leaf on a tree. Let them leave. They're doing you a favor. People's rejection is God's protection, and that's what I had to learn. He protected me from a whole lot of situations. So moral character, standards, not preferences, you guys. Standard, have a standard, and keep the standard up there. Integrity. Let those be your compass. And this is what I live by now. And in that order. God first, family second, and my business third, and everything else comes in line. And the scripture told me, first seek ye the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And the Lord does not add sorrow to his blessings. He don't. I'm a witness to that. But anyway, let's normalize. Let's normalize reality. I'm gonna wear my short sleeves now. I'm gonna wear them. It's hot as heck outside now. It's 91 degrees. It's raining in Detroit. I wasn't about to cover this up down to here so that people would not see this and judge me, and I feel shamed and embarrassed about it. I'm not gonna feel that way no more. This is my reality. And it's a reminder to me that God gave me a perfect body. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize that I was abusing it until I started dieting. That's when I realized, until society told me fat was not healthy, fat was not attractive. You're not going to get a good man being fat. I've been married 3 times. Dated fat, married fat, divorced fat. But anywho, thank you for tuning in to Keto Granny's Way. This was longer than I wanted to be because I'm usually in 10 minutes. But it was just on my heart today to just be transparent, to just normalize my reality. So, and accept me. I've worked on self-love for the last 4 years. And I realized that I love me. And if I don't love me, then I'll allow people to abuse me. So I'm no longer abusing me. So I'm not going to allow nobody else to abuse me. Okay? That's just how it is. And in that order. So tune in next week to Let's Talk About It. July 6th, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Keto Granny's Way YouTube channel. I leave you with this because I found it to be true. Change does not happen. And I'm using capital letters, so I'm shouting it at you. Change does not happen until you apply different to acquire it. Knowledge is only powerful when it's applied. If you never apply it, then it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. I seen this quote, and I'm in. It was at a pharmacy. It says, people who take medicine, it don't work if they don't take it. Kind of made sense to me. But anyway, next week, July 6th, after you ate that barbecue, them baked beans with the hamburger in it, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, macaroni salad, and then the desserts. Sweet potato pie, pound cake. My favorites. Come on over to Keto Granny's Way and I'll show you how to come back to fat. Take the fat off your hips and put it back on your lips. Let's get back to the old ways, you guys. Grandma and them knew. Let's go back to the old landmarks. Butter, heavy cream, lard, bacon grease. Let's go back to the old landmark. Until then, this is Keto Granny's Way YouTube channel, and I'm Keto Granny. And I'm here to stay. I'm here to teach. I'm here to equip you to reverse dietary caused diseases and stamp out obesity forever. Long-term fat loss. Eating the foods you love and fear while maintaining a fat-burning metabolism. I can turn any meal into a fat-burning meal. Keto Granny's Way. Until then, bye.